Let's do it. Welcome to JFA with your host, Raymond. Man, tonight I'm going to throw these pineapple slices on the grill with this red pepper, and then I'm going to take and make a Creole sauce out of it in this food processor. I'm going to take this pork loin here, I'm going to cut it into three-quarter inch strips, slices, put it on the grill, start basting it while I'm making another sauce out of this cream cheese and what was left of the roasted pineapple and red peppers. We're going to have it over some rotini. So y'all stay tuned. We're coming. All right. We got our can opened up. We're fixing to slice up our pepper. We're going to put them on the grill. And then we're going to do our pork loin. We'll be right back. We on it. We'll see y'all in a minute now. All right, we're going to go ahead and dice up our onion, what we have, and a little bit of our celery. Go ahead and put it in there. And then we're going to cut our pork loin up. Let's see how we get done with this. And I got the grill set at 375. And I just put them on. So I probably should give them, I'm going to say probably about 3 minutes. I don't know why I'm chopping this up. It's going in the food processor. That ain't very bright, is it? Maybe somebody wanting to do extra work. Well, that's what that was. Make it look like he was doing something. He wasn't really actually doing nothing. All right. Let's get our pork loin out. Let's dry that off a little bit. I had it in the freezer stiffening up, but it took me a little longer to finish setting up, and I pulled it out too soon. Just too eager to get started, I reckon. I'm scared Miss Cindy be wanting to get on me. Y'all know how that is. All right. Dry it off a little bit better than that. All right. Now we know that 2 knuckles is 3/4 of an inch. So that's 1, and that's 2, and that's 3. That's what we should end up with this. So there we go. There we go. Well, we're going to get 4. Those right there look perfect for grilling. What do you think? We on. Oh, that's right. Okay. Now we're going to start seasoning this up. I know y'all surprised. We're going to use a little Raging Cajun, some Old Bay, but I don't know any other way to say Creole better than with those 2 seasons. Some garlic. We got some smoked pepper, and we got a little dill. We're going to go with a little dill on this one, especially in our sauce. Probably not on the meat. We have it in our Raging Cajun. All right, let's get started. That's right. No need adding salt if you're adding Raging Cajun. Always please watch your salt. Not that salt's not good for you or anything like that. It's just that you don't want your meal to be too salty for you. Smoked paprika. There we go. Now, I'm going to hold off on the Old Bay on this right here. We're going to flip this over, and we're going to season the other side, and we're going to get ready. This right here, as soon as we get our sauce made, this is going on the grill. We are going to start basting it. So, let me get this other side done up. And yes, I just use both hands. I do not know why. Must have been smoking the good shit. That Lord's cabbage. or lettuce. All right, here we go. Back with our old baby. Get back to concentrating, man. Quit. Little old rabbit up there runs himself to death. There we go. Little garlic. That's right. And that right there, folks, is where we're going to stop. I'm going to take and rub this all together just to help season it, spread it around. To me, it makes me feel better. So that's what we're fixing to do. I don't know if it works that way, but to me, I like to try to keep everything seasoned the same. So if I mess up, it's all messed up. That's the way to see it. Either your first or your last. And no seconds. All right. Now we're gonna go out and check our stuff on the grill. We're gonna bring you with me. See y'all in a second. Out. See what we're looking like. Oh, there we go. We're getting some color to them. That looks pretty good. Oh, that one needs to be over there. How's that one look? Getting there. Getting there. Maybe these bottom ones. Oh, turn it around a little. Oh, that one's there. Oops. Better try to get the hell away, didn't it? That one can move over to there. Oh, that one's getting good. Oh, no, none on that one. None on that. A little bit on that one. Set that one over. All right. We're going to give this just another minute. It won't take long. All right. Here we go. Now we got our pineapples off the grill, and we got our peppers off the grill. We're fixing to drop them in the food processor. We're going to add just a half of a teaspoon of bouillon, of beef bouillon in there. So when we grind this up, we're going to put a little garlic in there, little seasonings. So that right there, when we stir this all up, it's all getting mixed in. We're going to melt a little butter. Then we're going to dump it in the butter. We're going to start basting. We're going to put these on the grill. Y'all stay tuned. We're coming. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. We fixing to get started. We got my butter on. I'm fixing to drop some minced garlic in it. And you know it's going to take a whole teaspoon. A heavy one. So we got our butter up and rolling. Drop our heat down. We don't want nothing burning. There we go. Full teaspoon. Set that out of the way in case we need that again. All right. Shut that down. Now we fix to fire up our food processor. We saved our pineapple juice. Let's drop this baby in here. All righty. All right. Set that over out of the way. All right, let's see. Oh, a little bit of bump. This right here is our beef bouillon. And we're only going to use half. To me, beef bouillon adds the depth that most sauces are missing. When they try to use chicken broth, the only thing that really works is a seafood broth, to me. With a seafood broth, you can add a little fish stock or a little shrimp paste. And now we're going to go with our Old Bay. We didn't add any salt to this right here because we want to see how this is going to turn out first. Oh, we better add a little liquid to it. We ain't getting nowhere without it. Well, we will, but it'd be rough. So in the cup, about 5, 6 strippers trying to work for a buck. Yeah. All right, plug her in, give her a little gas, and we are on. Oh, we're getting somewhere now. All right. We gotta look and see. Oh, that looks good. Check that out. We're not doing too bad here tonight. You know I'm gonna have to taste it. Holy crap. All right. Yes. A little more juice. There you go. There was no need me a chance. That was it. All right. We're gonna swing the guts out of her now. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. Now is when we want to add a little bit of our dill. We want to give this thing just a little Creole, a little more Creole. That's right. Just a little more Creole. And we're going to add a little more Old Bay to her. That's right. We are working forward. Now, check on my butter. My butter's looking good. All right. I'm going to sling this around real quick, and then we're going to drop it off into that butter. I think I'm going to end up having to add more butter. I made quite a bit of sauce. Old Miss Cindy's hungry. It's pretty good. All right, folks. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's good. It needs a little cayenne in it. I don't add cayenne in it much, but it needs just a little something without. I don't want to add any salt to it because it's got a good. Hell, cayenne ain't even open. That's how often I use it. Okay. Well, we fix to put a little Raging Cajun in her, and then we're gonna let it go. And that sweetness in that thing, that pineapple puts in there, grilled pineapple is always so good. We add a little more dill sauce to it. All right, let's add this right on in. Spatula here. Here we go. Add this in with our butter. And now this, we're going to divide it up. Some of this is going to be for basting, and then the rest of it's going to be for making our sauce. Our sauce is going to consist of what was in this bowl, some cream cheese, some Parmesan. Y'all stay tuned. We're coming. All right. My sauce, when I added the more seasonings to it, it lost a little bit of its sweetness. So I'm going to take and add some more pineapple juice to this to bring that sweetness pineapple back out in it good. Because I really did think Miss Cindy was going to like that better. There we go. There we are. That's going to do a lot better. Now, let me bring that up. And then I'm going to go out I'm going to put our pork. Honey, little honey. I know. I don't know why I asked. No, it does not. All right. All right. What I figured it was missing a little shot of honey. You know, honey makes everything better. You can't go wrong with that. Especially local honey. Never buy store-bought. They're all fake. Oh, let's go. Mother Nature didn't do wrong with that, did she? Yeah, but Mother Nature didn't do wrong with anything. Usually when we find that it's fucked up, it's usually human fucked it up. Mother Nature didn't do it. Put a basting tool out. All right. We got it on. There we go. All right. This is what I'm working with. Just a nice little sauce. Thinner than barbecue sauce. We're going to pour some in this other pan dough to make our other sauce out of, and we're going to use the rest of this right here to baste our pork with. Y'all stay tuned. We're coming. Shut that off. I'm up. All right. We got our pork on. We got our sauce made. Let's start putting it on there. A little drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Let that sweetness cook in there with that Creole seasoning. We're on fire tonight. All right. We're going to cook this at 375 for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to flip them over and cook them for probably another 6 to 7 minutes to check the temp. We shoot for 150. We're going to let them sit out and rest. Hopefully we come to like 156, somewhere in that area. We like ours a medium. So y'all stay tuned. We're coming. All right. We got our pork on. We got our sauce made. Let's start putting it on there. A little drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Let that sweetness cook in there with that Creole seasoning. We're on fire tonight. All right. We're going to cook this at 375 for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to flip them over and cook them for probably another 6 to 7 minutes to check the temp. We shoot for 150. We're going to let them sit out and rest. Hopefully we come to like 156, somewhere in that area. We like ours a medium. So y'all stay tuned. We're coming. All right. That's been 6 minutes. We're going to roll this baby over. See what we're looking like. Oh, we're looking good. I watched a YouTube chef in South Florida on steaks. And he was talking about how whenever you put the grill marks on a steak and they're burnt, that you've actually burnt the seasoning and it gives it a burnt taste. And that it would do so much better if we would not burn the seasoning. So I didn't put big grill marks on this. I got this cooking nice and 375. Got the pit open right this second, fixing to close it back up. That's what I love about my Pit Boss. You can open or close that grill. I can put direct heat when I need it. I can close it up. It works like an oven. We'll be right back, hopefully in 6 more minutes. All right. Our timer's probably fixing to go off. Let me go ahead and let's look at it and see what we're doing. I got the pit opened up a little bit. Oh, we're looking good. Oh, that's not looking bad at all. Let's see about this. Oh, we're moving forward. I don't know what our temp is on them yet, but we're going to check them in a minute. Let's spin this around. Let's check that out. Oh, that's looking good. There goes my timer. All right, I'm going to base this side, and I'm going to flip them again. Because, not like we wouldn't want that pineapple juice, grilled pineapple and pork. I mean, who would ever think that would go together? Y'all stay tuned. We're going to keep doing what we do. Flip these over. That's right. Ah, Raymond. There we go. And we're going to base this other side. Give this just a minute. I'll figure our temp is probably going to be about 130 right now. Somewhere close to that, I hope. Ooh, hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. All right. Now we're going to turn off the, close that. Let's see what our temp is real quick. Whew. Ooh, 137, 138. We're going to hit 140. 140. Don't take but a second here. All right. We're at 140 now, and it doesn't do nothing but gain quickly now. So I'm going to probably end up turning down my time from another 6 more minutes to probably about 4 minutes. So let me get that started. We're shooting for 150, medium. All right, I turned them all over again real quick. We right there at 145. It's fixing to break loose, and I wanted to get that side right there cooked just a hair more on our seasonings. So we're coming. It's almost here. I can't. That ain't but just a second though. Hot water. All right, we're on. We're at 147, 148, 147, 147, 148. There we go. We're going to pull these off. They're going to rest out. They're going to be about 155 when they finish resting. So we're going to have medium pork tonight. So y'all stay tuned. I'll fix it, get this going my way. All right. All right, I had a chance to get a little bit of stuff picked up, cleaned up while I'm heating up my sauce. We got our pork off the grill, and it is looking awesome. I hope y'all can see that well. That's not looking too bad. We got it to the 150, well, 147, so It's going to be there. We got our sauce fired up. We fix to add a little bit of our cream cheese to this right here. And we fix to get the sauce ready, get our pasta started. That's what I got to get on now. Firing up the pasta. Y'all hold up. I'm coming. Let's rinse our pasta off. We got the hot water going. There you go. We just go ahead and use it all. Hopefully it's good enough that Miss Cindy won't take some for lunch tomorrow. I don't know. I always like to rinse my pasta or my rice. To me, this seems to cook a lot better. You knock a lot of the starches off with the hot water while you're rinsing them. All right, let's get this started. Now we're going to add a little bit of garlic and a little bit of salt to our water. We don't want to cook nothing without adding a little bit of seasonings to it. So we fix it to get this going our way. Here's our seasoned salt. All right, our other's starting to bubble. Let's turn that down because we don't want to burn that. There we go, a little garlic. Now we're going to let this run. All right, stir that sauce around. All right. Now, let me move that camera over. You can see exactly what I got going on. It ain't much to it. Smooth, simple, and easy. That's what I'm doing right there. All right. We fix to add the cream cheese to it. She done got hot enough. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh. Let's see if that's going to be enough. If not, then I'll add the rest of it in a minute. Let's break this down a little bit. There we go. It's going to get creamy in a minute. Then we can tell if we needed to add any more seasonings to it. That butter oil in there looking good. We're going to turn that on up. I didn't realize I didn't have that wide open. There we go. Yeah, the butter in it is a little heavy. So I don't believe I'm going to need to add cream. So I'll bring her on up. We might end up wanting to add the rest of that cheese to this. It's not looking bad. That's right. And that oil you see in the top, that's just we use real butter from Costco's. And if Costco's is out of butter, then we use our Land O'Lakes. We use salted butter. I try to buy most of my ingredients at Costco's, especially my meat. The meat seems to be like the best savings that you can get. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay. Well. Okay. Turn that back down. Let's slide that off. Oh yeah. Okay, I think it's going to need a little lemon zest, a lime zest, I mean. I don't have any lemons. And a little lime. I'm going to get Miss Cindy to taste this right here. I'm going to put the rest of that cream cheese in it. It's on. Here we go. That's right. That's right. Yes, I'm messy, but I'm the one that has to clean it up, so it's all right. Oh, I want to wait. I want to get my sauce right before I add my Parmesan to it, because when I add my Parmesan, I want this sauce to be finished. Guys, y'all hold on. I'm going to get Miss Cindy to taste this. Oh, it's not bad. Y'all stay tuned. Oh, baby, come to us. All right. I thought that it needed just a little something to make it brighten up. Maybe something like a little zest to go in it to help it along. So we're going to see. Because I thought the seasonings on it was right where we would want it to be. Miss Cindy did agree, but she didn't think it needed anything, and I'm like, nah, it's not quite. We can push it just a little farther, and let's see where it goes. All right, there you go. We got some zest in there. Then we're going to take and add our cheese, and we are going to be done. Now, I went ahead, grated up some of the Costco's cheese, because they got the tattoo on the rind, so you know it's the real cheese. Let's sprinkle that baby in there. We're going to give this a little stir. We're going to shut it off. We're going to wait a minute, and let's see how she turns out. Here we go. Shut her down. Y'all hold on. When these noodles get done, we're on. Y'all stay tuned. Shut it off. I got you, pretty. I got you, pretty. All right, my brothers and sisters, we fixing to wind this down. We got the pork chops off the grill. I got my pasta done, falling off the fork. There we go. All right. Drain. Then we got our sauce. This is what we're working with tonight. Not looking too bad. Tastes really good. We're going to make our plates. Y'all have a blessed night. Next time, we're going to try to do the best of somebody better, and we will see y'all later. There we go. Let's have a beer. All right, my brothers and sisters, we're going to roll it up and dog it off. As you can see, the pork chops turned out awesome. The grilled pineapple sauce was just amazing. Y'all have a blessed night, and next time I'll try to do the best of somebody better.